right, I'm Anthony Andrew, and we're here for our April Employees of the Month. We're starting things off just downstairs from where we work in our administration building, and we surprised Kevin McKinney from our Guidance and Counseling Department. He's our Department Employee of the Month. And Kevin, you thought you had a meeting, and what really happened for you here?
Wow, I was totally thrown off guard. We were actually, in a meeting that I thought was going somewhere, but they said it wasn't necessarily a mock meeting. So hopefully we could get what we were discussing taken care of.
So what did you think when Dr. Cavazos walked in?
I mean, wow. Wow, I was totally thrown off guard, totally surprised.
And Dr. Cavazos, our Guidance and Counseling Department, they do outstanding work, and what did you think about Kevin?
No, it's an essential function of our school district, and I'm just so appreciative of the work that's done in this department. But Kevin, you in particular, you exemplify that excellence that we expect in Arlington ISD, and you're a model for other employees. And I'm just so proud of you. Thank you for your dedication and all that you do to serve our students and our staff exceptionally well.
Thank you. I totally appreciate it.
Absolutely.
And Stephanie Arsenault is his supervisor. And Stephanie, Kevin didn't like to talk about himself, but what can you say about Kevin?
I can say exactly what I said when we surprised it, and mirroring what Dr. Cavazos said is that he mirrors that excellence that we find in the district. And as I say, Kevin McKinney is a man of actionable passion. You see it wherever he goes within the district to ensure that he is that intervention specialist, ensuring that the message is being put out for the sake of our students, our parents, our community.
And when you say intervention specialist, our Guidance and Counseling Department, they do so many different things, whether it's helping students get to college, whether it's helping them with social and emotional stuff. And Kevin, as an intervention specialist, what do you do basically?
But what I do basically is provide drug and alcohol prevention information for students, staff, and parents.
All right. Well, that wraps up our first stop. Dr.
Absolutely.
Cavazos, we're going to head down the street to surprise our Elementary Teacher of the Month. So stay tuned. And guys, y'all may sing us out. All right, and we're here at Sherrod Elementary with our Elementary Teacher of the Month, Miss Hale Beckman, a pre-K teacher. Miss Beckman, you see the superintendent coming in, and what are you thinking?
I am in shock. I was really confused because we have the fire trucks here today, and I'm being told to stay in my classroom, and then he walks in, and I'm like, oh my goodness. To be transparent, I was like, am I in trouble? I was not expecting it. So it was a great shock. It was awesome.
Well, Dr. Cavazos, obviously she was not in trouble,
No,
right?
no, not at all. She's outstanding, and Ms. Beckman exemplifies our elementary teachers really, really well. And so you pour yourself in, you have that dedication. I ask the kids every time why they love their teacher. And in your case, there were so many, she's great, she's great, she's great, she's great. And then they went to she's the greatest in the universe, in the whole world, and things like that. So Ms. Beckman, you're an example and a model for our teachers. Congratulations on this honor.
Thank you so much.
So what's it been like? This is your first year in the Arlington ISD, working with these pre-K students. How's that been?
I love it. It's great. It's a transition coming in here, but the kids could not be better, and the support I get from my admin and from my team, it's just made it such an easy transition into this school and this district, so it's awesome.
Speaking of easy transitions, we go to Miss Hicks. So what makes her so outstanding?
She has transitioned into this position. The kids love her. When you come in, there's always smiles and love. I mean, the kids absolutely adore her. When they're walking down the hallway, if she says, okay, how are scholars supposed to act when they're walking down the hallway, and they immediately go, because they know that it's a quiet zone. And so they respect her, and it shows in her classroom. It shows all over the campus, wherever they're transitioning to, whether it's at lunch or they're going to recess. You can tell that the classroom management is strong, and because of that, learning can occur.
All right, Dr. Cavazos, with pre-K, this is a big emphasis for us, and just come into a class like this and see it. This is an example of exactly what we want, isn't it?
Absolutely. So the learning that's taking place here, Ms. Beckman, and her dedication is outstanding. And we know that pre-K is such an important year for our students so that they can get that jump start really in learning and being prepared for their future. And teachers like Ms. Beckman make that transition exceptionally well. What we saw today in this classroom in pre-K is just simply outstanding.
All right, Ms. Beckman, congratulations. And this is a quick plug. Don't forget, you can register for pre-K, you can register for kindergarten, you can start registration for all classes right now for the 23-24 school year. Up next, we're going to go to our junior high and surprise our junior high teacher of the month. Congratulations, Ms. Beckman.
Thank you so much.
All right, we're here at Bailey Junior High where we surprised our junior high teacher of the month, Penny Thompson, who apparently is the most amazingest teacher in the school district. Ms. Thompson, what did you think when Dr. Cavazos walked in?
When I saw all the cameras and everything, that something good was about to happen. So, yeah, that's very nice. I'm very surprised.
And Dr. Cavazos, when you come into junior highs and you get to meet Ms. Thompson, what does that mean?
Yeah, well, it's a special time because we get to see in the classroom what actually is happening and how much the kids love you, Ms. Thompson. They articulated why they love you, because you're great, and because you, when they feel down, you help them get back to what they should be doing and have a better positive outlook. And we hear that across the district. You're an exceptional teacher and you're a model for our teachers. So congratulations and thank you for your dedication to our kids.
Yeah. Thank you.
And Jason, obviously you know all about her. This is Jason Davis, principal. What can you tell us about Ms. Thompson?
Well, we love Ms. Thompson. She definitely embodies what it means to be a Ram. She is respectful with her interactions with her kids. She's accountable, holds them accountable. She motivates them to read and develop a love of reading. And she is definitely selfless and gives back to the campus and the community. So we appreciate her and we appreciate everything you do for us.
And Dr. Cavazos, when we were walking in, we got stopped by a substitute teacher who knew Ms. Thompson, so we knew exactly where we were going.
No, several people asked, but one substitute asked me, where are you going and what are you here for? And I said, to recognize Ms. Thompson. And she just said how wonderful you are for the entire school, but she loves your class and subbing for you. And so just another validation of you, Ms. Thompson, and the great work you do and the way you serve our students exceptionally well. So thank you again.
Thank you.
Yeah. And Ms. Thompson, helping these students with reading, it's got to be it's got to be fun, it's got to be rewarding, it's got to be challenging. How do you describe it?
Well, I teach System 44, and it is a reading improvement program that helps our students who are ESL, students who have dyslexia, students who have reading disabilities, and so we try to catch them where they are and bring them up. And so I'm really lucky because I get to see a lot of growth. I see tremendous growth throughout the year in their Lexile or their reading level. And it's very rewarding. I get to see a lot of growth.
Well, it's rewarding for us too. I learned a new word, Lexile. I didn't know that one. And amazingness, so I'm real happy. It's 2 for 2. So that's going to wrap it up here at Bailey. We're going to move on over to our high school teacher of the month. You'll understand that pretty soon. All right, and we're here at our last stop, which is a first stop for us because we've never honored a teacher at our Agricultural Science Center. That changes today with Shelby Hale. Shelby, you see the superintendent come in, and what are you thinking?
My outfit choice was fantastic today, but I am representing Arlington FFA, which is our CTSO program that we have over here. So I'm glad that I could represent today.
So when he comes in, are you thinking you're in trouble? You're in good shape? What are you thinking?
A little bit. I mean, when you get a text with your boss saying, "Hey, are you going to be here today?" Because I do teach practicum, so sometimes I'm at the practicum sites. Yes, I am. We're all going to be here. And she said, "No, just you." And I'm like, "Oh no, what did I do?" But it was a good surprise. So I'm glad y'all got to come over today.
And Dr. Cavazos, you come into a classroom, there is a cat on a
That's
table.
Right, there is.
There's a bird in a cage.
Right.
We know we're in a different facility, but when you get to honor a teacher like Ms. Hale, what does that mean?
Yeah, so this is really special because you do exceptional work. I'm familiar with your work and the impact you've had on young people, and that's evident today when we walk into your classroom and you're focused and your students are focused, but they also share why they love you and that you help them, you make sure that they do their work regardless of the situation. And I'm just so proud of you and congratulations for representing our teachers exceptionally well.
Thank you.
And Ms. Polster, when we asked for a background on the teacher a little bit, the background you wrote on her is pretty lengthy. She does a lot of different things here. Can you go into that just a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. So Ms. Hale is very instrumental in our overall agricultural science program. She teaches everything from the vet practicum to advanced animal science. She also sponsors one of the largest youth organization, which is the FFA, and she serves as the advisor for the officers. She helps kids go to livestock shows. She also sponsors teams for career and leadership development events, and so she's just very instrumental in the overall success of our FFA program, and I just think she just does a fantastic job all the time with a smile on her face.
That seems like a lot of things. So how do you manage to do all those things?
I have a very extensive calendar.
Okay.
Yes, it is color coordinated, it is beautiful, and that is what I live by.
All right, now one of the best parts, and then all the teachers like to see Dr. Cavazos come in, but we have EECU come in, and we have Stephanie Curtis from EECU. Stephanie, what does it mean when you get to come in and you give a little money to these teachers?
Well, it's just amazing for us to come and honor teachers like you and the district staff members and give that little extra recognition and a little extra cash. So we enjoy doing that in the partnership.
Thank you so much.
And you can use money for cat food and for the cat?
Yes.
Bird food?
Hey,
Right?
it is expensive.
Okay, well, I don't know.
It will
I don't know.
definitely help.
All right, well, that concludes our Teachers of the Month visits, our Employee of the Month visits for April. We're going to wrap it up next month with our final one for the 22-23 school year.